Hi everyone, this is Lina from Trading Edge. In this video we'll have a look what we expect to happen for the rest of 2024 and particularly in June. The most imminent question is what will happen in June, because now we're at the end of May and we want to know, are we going to be selling, are we going to be buying, or what are we going to do on the Bitcoin market. So what I would like to share first with you is my Chinese element system, which I use to predict monthly time frames. This is based on Chinese elements and the Chinese animals. So here you will see the forecast for 2024, January, February, March, April, May. You see this line here is the forecast, the higher line, and the next line is what really happened. So you can see here that the only month I have got wrong so far is March. I predicted it to be a red candle month. It turned out to be a green candle month. I learned why that was, so I've learned from my mistake. The point is that so far my forecast, we got 4 correct and 1 wrong. Okay, May is gonna be a red candle month. I know it's too soon to celebrate. It's the 27th of May today. And a lot of things can happen until the end of the month, but I'm kind of pretty sure that May will close on a green candle. What my forecast for June is a red candle month. I'm so sorry to report to you, but I'm very bearish for June, and I may be wrong. It's never 100% guarantee. So June happens to be a month number 5. And the way I give numbers to these months is month plus year number. So June is number 6 as a month, and the year number is 8. When you add 6 and 8, you got 14, and that's number 5. So let's see the statistics for number 5, everyone. So the statistics for month number 5 is that it's 55% green, closing on a green. Okay, that is the latest statistics, and the previous statistics up until 2023 is that my month number 5 used to close on a green 58% of the time. So they're not tradable percentages. They're still predominantly of the same color. They're not 50-50, but they're still not tradable percentages. So for that reason I cannot take it very seriously, but I'm still keeping it in mind, and for that reason I have given it a color here as a green color. Although it's not a significant percentage, I have given it a green, but overall my assessment for June is that it's going to close on a red candle. Right, and this is the Chinese element system here. So according to the Chinese element system, every Chinese animal, most people know the Chinese animals, right? So for example, February is the tiger, March is the rabbit, April is the dragon, May is the snake, June is the horse, July is the sheep, etc., etc. Not many people know is that there is a parallel system of Chinese elements that go along with those animals, and it's a 5-year cycle how those elements circulate along the months. So this combination of Chinese elements and animals in 2024 has been done twice before, in 2019 and in 2014. Exactly the same combination of animals and elements. And this is what happened in 2014. So May is the month of the Earth Snake, exactly as it is in 2024. Bitcoin reached the top on the 3rd of June. After that, there were 8 attempts to crash the resistance, to smash the resistance, and they failed. And after the 8 attempts, the market gave up and started heading down. There was another attempt on the 1st of July, and from there on, that was like a double top, and from there on spiraled down all the way to 5th of October, and from there on it continued further down all the way until 15th of January of the following year, 2015. That was the first bottom, by the way. After that, in January, on the 18th of August, came another bottom. So the following year, for all of those months between January and August, there wasn't much progress. 18th of August brought another bottom, and only from 18th of August onwards, the bull rally began with the parabolic moves. So this is what happened in 2014. And let's have a look what happened in 2019. Again, the same combination of elements. May is the month of the Earth Snake. Another bullish May, as this May in 2024 and as May in 2020, in 2014. Okay, this is May in 2014. This is May in 2019, and everybody knows how May is panning out in 2024. So overall, it is a bullish month because the price at the end of the month is much higher than the price in the beginning of the month. Now, the difference is, so first of all, let's pay attention here to a local top which happened on the 30th of May. There was a local top, and then another several attempts to smash the resistance on 2nd of June and 3rd of June, and after that the market gave up, and then it started again. It reached the bottom on 9th of June, and then from 9th of June it started pushing upwards again, and I reached the top on 26th of June in 2019. And from there on, it headed down. There was one more attempt in July to push higher, and that got rejected. And from there on, headed down all the way to the bottom on the 17th of December 2019. From there on, it started going up, and then it crashed on 12th of March because of the COVID. So let's summarize these two models. What are the common features and what the differences? The common features are that after that combination of elements that is present in 2024, that the following year produced a lower bottom. The date is slightly different. In 2014, that happened on the 15th of January, and in 2019 it happened on 12th of March. So 2 months is the difference, but the fact is that they produce lower bottoms than the previous year. Yes, you can see that here the bottom on the 15th of January in 2014 is much lower than the price action here in 2014. And what we have in 2024 is the same combination of elements as it is in 2014. The bottom in 2019 again happened after the blue colors. The blue colors are signifying the same combination of elements as the 2024. So 2020 will be the equivalent of 2025 in terms of Chinese elements. I'm on a very rolly anchorage at the moment, so I apologize for all of that rolling. So 2020 is the equivalent of 2025 in terms of combination of Chinese elements. Okay, the cycle between them is every 5 years. So in the short life of Bitcoin, the same combination of Chinese elements has happened in 2014, 2019, and now it's happening in 2024. And on both previous occasions, a lower bottom happened in the following year. Another similar feature between the two models is that the price action is heading up until the first half of the year, and then it's heading down into the following year. The bottom here was the 17th of December, and That's 2019, and in 2014 the bottom was on the 18th of August. I mean within the same year. Sorry, one second. Let's just be. Yeah, no, the bottom was on 15th of January the following year. And again, it's heading down. The only difference is that the top in 2014 was on the 3rd of June, and in 2019 the top was on 26th of June. But again, this date here, 3rd of June, kind of features very strongly. You can see here a local top on 30th of May, and then the 3rd of June, the 2nd of June made an attempt to reach that top again. So that date seems to be very significant in May, and the difference is between the two modules. The main difference is that the top happened a bit later. In 2019 it happened in June, on 26th of June. Right, which module do I favor for 2024 is the module of 2014, the top being the 3rd of June. And the reason for this is because if we have a look at what is happening in the astrology in 2024, it has a lot of fighting. All of those squares are 90-degree angles, and these are uncomfortable angles. These are angles of fighting, of a lot of tension. So I'm not saying that those squares are bearish. There have been squares in the past which have produced upward movements, but it's going to take a miracle from all of those squares to produce some really big upward movement. This is not one or two squares. There are millions of squares like this. On the 8th of June, the first square. 9th of June, second square. 11th of June, the third square. 12th of June, the fourth square. Just within a week, the whole calendar is packed with squares, and I think the planet will be tired after all of those squares. Even if one or two of them turn out to produce green candles, still all of that tension is just so much tension and fighting. So this square, for example, on the 11th of June, Mars and Pluto, is actually a bullish square. The last time, it's not a nice square on the world scene and in our personal life. It's a horrible event. But on the Bitcoin market, it actually produced a green candle. The last time this happened is when the Hamas attacked the Jewish people on the 7th, was it the 7th or the 9th of October 2023. That's the last time that square happened. As we know, the Bitcoin market deliberately is not affected by world events. So the worse the result there, the more the Bitcoin market seems to be pumping. So this particular square is green 61% of the time, which is not a tradable percentage. It's not a significant percentage to put a trade on. But I'm just giving you the figure. I'll publish the whole back testing that I have done on Twitter, so you can see for yourself. But it is 61%. I haven't back tested Mercury, and I haven't back tested Venus and Saturn because I haven't got around to back test the smaller planets, the faster planets than Mars. My back testing is from Mars onwards. So I just can't be bullish for all of those squares. Even if this on the 11th of June turns out to be a green candle day, I still can't be bullish for the whole of June, because there is just a square after square, too much tension, too much. Venus square Lilith on the 16th, Mercury square Lilith. So we can only guess. Everything is speculation, and my guess is that June is good only until the 6th, the 6th, 7th, the 8th of June at the very latest. More likely the 7th of June. So between the 2nd of June and the 7th of June, I expect in 2024, in June 2024, the Bitcoin market to reach the top for 2024. Based on these two models that I shared with you of Chinese elements. Sorry, they disappeared. I have posted them on Twitter, by the way. If you go to my account on Twitter, you will see them. I posted them last week, so you'll get a very good photos of this. You don't need to remember what you're seeing now. It's all on Twitter. You can download those photos there. I'm not gonna waste your time looking for that model again. You saw it quite well. So you find them on Twitter. Both of these models I posted separately in 2014 and 2019. So based on those two models and based on what we're seeing here in the astrology in June, my guess is, my informed guess is that the top for 2024 will be between the 2nd and the 6th of June. And in the previous video I will bring a little bit more evidence for that. I just don't like keeping these videos long because people then get bored, and it's better to make a short video and people to watch it until the end. So watch this space, and very soon I'll post the rest of my reasons why I believe that June will present the top for 2024. Bye for now.